From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good morning. We finally made it to the weekend, and of course, as Mike's been mentioning, it's going to be a little bit of a rambunctious weekend. Now, I think today, not doing too bad, right? I don't think we have conditions quite as impactful today. Widespread 40s and 50s throughout the valley with clouds, and really throughout the North State, there might be some scattered showers, not particularly impactful for today. Out towards Siskiyou-Modoc County, same situation with those mid to upper 30s, near 40 out towards the East Mountains as well. Along the coast, we get up towards the 50s along the area, maybe some lower to mid or 50s, kind of decent bet there. Now again, some showers are possible out towards the inland areas along the coast, and out towards Trinity County, we'll be stuck in the 40s though through today and into this afternoon as well. But let's take a look at the futurecast, because this is where it gets really particularly interesting. Again, there's some scattered shower activity, but that really fades out through the day, and it's not that big of a deal. Don't expect any pretty much accumulations from it, right? Notice how we clear out pretty nicely through tonight, but that's pretty deceptive, because check this out through tonight and into tomorrow morning. Watch this massive precipitation lift north there, and check out how that precipitation is kind of getting funneled through the valley. So through the valley, we're probably going to pick up a solid 1.5 to 2 inches of rain. Unlike usual, the coast is usually where that gets the most rain totals, but that's not going to be the case. I think that's going to be in the valley. Of course, the snow, that's really more widespread across the area. Check out that massive blue. Snow levels are going to be dropping as that cold air stays reinforced through today and into tonight. I think some snow levels are going to be in the 2,000 to 2,500 foot range at times across the area, with on average probably about 3,000 feet, but locally we could definitely be much lower than that. So we're definitely going to start talking chain requirements in some of these mountain passes, and not necessarily the higher ones either, right? We're going to be talking, you know, if that snow level does drop down to 2,500 or even 2,000 feet, we're getting some pretty more widespread impacts through Sunday, right? I mean, out towards the East Mountains, right? Out towards Chester, the Highway 70 corridor, some of those mountain passes, we might be talking a foot or more of snow. In fact, as the system evolves, I'm thinking this stretch of the eastern mountains is going to be where we see that kind of maxima, that local maxima of snow, where we'll see those really particularly high totals as it kind of funnels up here through the day Sunday. But as we head deeper and deeper into Sunday, for the rest of us, especially along the valley, along I-5 and points west, it starts to taper off just a little bit. That's why I think the totals will really be maximized in this corridor here. Now, notice this on the big picture. You can see we're really getting quite saturated, but notice here as we head through Sunday, that's where we'll start to see this bloom of snow totals as we head through Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon. See some of these higher areas of pink and even gray mixed in there, also out towards western Siskiyou County and the Trinity Alps. I think we're going to be talking some areas of a foot or more of snow. That's pretty much without question, right? And more widespread areas of 2 to 4 inches of snow. So I think it goes without saying, you've been here long enough, and of course Mike's been saying this, but if you don't have to, don't be traveling Sunday. Of course, we'll be talking chain requirements, and we'll be talking some pretty extreme travel impacts in some of these mountain passes out here. But yeah, don't be putting yourselves and the lives of others in danger if you don't have to, right? Just don't kind of keep a sense about you, right? Really keep your brains on, and don't be doing traveling if it's unnecessary, right? So Sunday, that's the time frame. Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and probably lasting into Sunday evening, especially out there towards East Mountains with scattered showers, maybe even lasting through Monday morning. But check it out. This thing kind of spins itself to death through Tuesday. Not doing too bad. Maybe some lingering precipitation in tiny spots, not a huge deal. As we head through Wednesday, very similar story. A little bit of more moisture coming in Wednesday and Thursday, kind of some shower activity there. Dry Friday, and then as we head towards Saturday, that's when this next system comes in. That's quite a ways away, though. That's about a week away, so we'll watch how that evolves, but I don't see any of these being quite as impactful as the one we're looking at through tomorrow, which again, might introduce some chain requirements, almost definitely, in fact, and some pretty high travel impacts are expected, right? So let's just go ahead and take a look region by region what we can expect for the next 7 days and through today. Out towards Trinity County there, those widespread 40s across the area. You can see snow levels on average in that 3,000 foot range out towards Trinity County. Of course, that's about an average for the North State, right? But again, locally, some areas could be lower, especially if that Arctic air really reinforces itself. But for the most part, on average through Trinity County, we'll be holding steady in the mid to upper 40s for the rest of the week, with only showers possible later in the week. Taking a look at the North Coast, similar story there, those 50s. And like I said, I think the valley is actually where the more rain is going to be as compared to usual when we get those landfalling systems. Don't think it's going to be quite as much along the coast. All right, so check it out there. That's why. See that wind out of the south and east? We're getting that moisture surging up here. We're getting that air reinforced. And of course, we're going to get that wind kind of channeled through the valley, that's where we're going to pick up that 1.5 inches, 2 inches of rain. But for the coast, it's a different story, right? Widespread 50s throughout the week, rain through Sunday, and again, some chance showers throughout the week. But again, none of those are going to be quite as impactful as what we're seeing Sunday, right? Now, taking a look a little further north, out towards Del Norte County, wind out of the south 15, gusts of 20. Kind of rusty and gusty out there, right? That's for sure. But again, those rain chances really picking up late tonight and throughout the day Sunday. Now, check out those 50s sticking around throughout the week. And again, chance showers throughout the middle and end portions of the week. And then as we head towards Siskiyou County, widespread 30s and 40s across the area with today. And again, today's not doing too bad. Maybe some isolated stuff here or there, but that's just not too big of a deal, at least in comparison to what we're seeing there tomorrow, right? Check those snow levels out, 2,500 to 3,000 feet as we head over the next day or two. Again, kind of moving out Monday there and then Tuesday, really not looking too bad. Chance stuff Wednesday and Thursday with 40s really kind of sticking around. That's kind of the story of the next week or so as we head past the system. Out towards Modoc County, again, on average, 2,500 to 3,000 feet, spots lower, entirely possible. Alturas out here, portions can be, probably going to be seeing some snow drop down pretty low and get some decent accumulations out here in Modoc County. Now, hopping down to the East Mountains, this is where we're probably going to see those highest totals in some of these higher mountain passes, especially, of course, I don't need to spell it out for you. You lived here long enough, but again, well in excess of a foot possible in some spots out there as that stuff trains north with time and as these higher elevations stay below freezing for the longest amount of time. Of course, temperatures widespread in the 30s and 40s through today. Then snow levels start to lift back through Monday into the 4,000 foot range, maybe 4,500 foot by midweek. And then I think that Arctic air kind of inches out of here, at least in comparison to what's tomorrow. And of course, we have that chance shower stuff through the midweek with 40s kind of being the story behind it. Now, taking a look at the valley, best rain chances through tomorrow. And again, this is where we're probably going to see the highest rain totals in terms of rainfall, right? I think we're going to see, probably about 1.5 inches to maybe 2 inches of rain. I think it's kind of a reasonable now as we head through the next, I would say, 36 to 48 hours or so. I hear Willows at 52, Chico and Hamilton City at 52 as well. Hopping north just a little bit, you also have some of those lower 40s or lower 50s, upper 40s, in fact, across the area, especially up towards Lakehead, right there at 46 degrees. And again, some decent rain possible, right? We're going to see, like I said, about 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 2 inches of rain out there. But then you get out towards these mountain passes, heading up towards Mount Shasta up here as well. In Siskiyou County, I think we're going to see some pretty decent rainfall totals, right? Or even building snow, right? So I don't need to spell it out for you. Don't travel Sunday if you don't have to. You've lived here long enough, just use your common sense. Now, let's take a look at the forecast here for Redding. This kind of gives a good picture of the general pattern we're in, right? We have this active pattern through tomorrow, moving out Monday, and then the week kind of sticks off and on with the precipitation chances, and they're kind of more scattered chance through Tuesday through Wednesday especially, and into Thursday. But I really don't think there's going to be as kind of impactful, right, through the Wednesday, Thursday time frame. Not quite as much as Sunday. So we'll keep a close eye on how this system tomorrow evolves. Of course, if anything comes up, me and Mike will be with you, and we'll keep you updated on just what's possible as this thing comes north into the North State. Thanks for watching this forecast update. I'll be back with you for more this afternoon, and thanks for watching.